crash and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I am wondering, were Jacob's friends in Jacob's ladder, were they real? Because it did seem like they were experiencing all the same things that he was, and they were, of course, subjected to the ladder back when they were in Vietnam as well, so they had the shared negative experience of being doped up to the eyeballs and then let loose to kill each other. And they did all wanted justice out of this. But see, the thing is, as we all know, Jacob dies at the end of the movie while he's still in Vietnam as the result of the injuries that he sustained from taking part in running the ladder with the rest of his, I guess, platoon, who were all sort of fed the same chemicals. So, of course, technically we know they're not real, but the reason that I want to make this video is because, well, all of his friends, were they experiencing the same nightmare world that he was? While they were all laying on, like, various operating tables in the jungles of Vietnam, wherever there was, like, a MASH set up, were they all having the same shared dream? Or were they all, like Danny Aiello points out to Tim Roberts, he says that, like, if you're holding on too tight, you'll see that demons are pulling your life apart. But if you're willing to let go and move into the light, you'll see that they're really angels just freeing you from this existence. So were his friends and Jacob all experiencing the same sort of like fever dream of them attempting to seek justice after the war had ended in the rest of the 70s through the early 80s, when they employ Jason Alexander, who's their attorney, and they're all being hunted by the same nightmares in the exact same way that it's happening to Jacob. Now, you could argue that maybe Jacob was just a really sympathetic individual, and while he was lying there dying in Vietnam, he sort of included his friends that he made in Vietnam in what was left of his life while he was dreaming his way out of hell and into heaven. But then at the same time, like I said, his friends were subjected to the exact same thing. So maybe, was he in their dreams? Like, were these people real to each other? In their, like, how does that work? Because I'm completely confused. I've always been confused about this. Were Jacob's friends, like, somehow actually in his dying dream? Like, for real, because of the immense amount of drugs that they were all fed? Or was this just Jacob including them because they were part of his social circle while he was in Vietnam? And so they would be in his dream once he comes home from Vietnam and he's attempting to seek justice for what was done to him and his platoon back in Vietnam. I don't know. This has confused me my entire life. I don't know, like, were his friends really there, or was it like something he invented in his head, or were they all kind of having like a shared sense of terrifying psychosis as they lied there dying as the result of being subjected to the ladder? I don't know. What do you guys think? Don't forget to let me know. I'm getting out of here. You guys are amazing. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.